Hi, here we go. Here I am warning you that today's video is full of motivation and the positivity. Connect with me until the last to reach your goal. As NORCET 8 is knocking at the door, so I had already put the last month's strategy for my fellow nurses who are going to appear the NORCET 8 exam. But today I only talk about those fellow nurses who never appeared in those exams, who have just passed out at the end of the year or the month of the January, and they also didn't get the registration. Those are who are actually confusing what to do, from where they should start, which book they have to follow, the exam pattern, the syllabus, the every strategy, everything. For those I am here to give all the reply to their queries. I will try my best to clarify all your doubts. So this video is only for the NORCET 9 aspirants. You all know the NORCET 9 exam will be held on the mid of the September. So from today onwards we have round figure 6 months. So I know if you try you will be succeed. First of all, let's know about the exam pattern. Basically, the exam is divided into two stages. First one is the preliminary stages and the next one is the mains. Nowadays, AIIMS used to change the exam pattern, but from the up to the NORCET 6 there were a different exam pattern, but from the NORCET 7 they are following another exam pattern. According to that, preliminary exam contains the 100 marks divided by 5 sections, so 20 marks each. The duration of this exam is 90 minutes, so 18 minutes for each section. That means 20 questions for 18 minutes. Here you can see how much time management you need to gain to appear in the exam. Now come to the mains exam. Usually it takes 2 weeks after the preliminary exam. So it contains 160 marks. There are 4 sections, 40 questions each. The time duration is the 180 minutes, 45 minutes for the each section. So 40 question is for 45 minutes. Here you can see the time is more than the number of the question. So basically we used to in NORCET 7 we used to think that there will be much more clinical based question. Also in notification they also said that there will be maximum clinical based question, but we didn't see that much clinical based question that will take more time to answer. But don't believe on the AIIMS examiner. You can see in theory they only put the question from the community, not much topic, that is only the from the aids and from the TV. So be aware of that. So this was all about the exam pattern. Now we are going to learn. Here I am not going to tell all the topics, all the important subjects. Previously, from the previous year's question, we used to analyze that the questions, the most of the question will come from the mid-search, pedia, psychiatry, community, OBG, and the less portion will cover all the aspects. But previous year in 2024, UPSC conduct the ESIC exam. In that exam, the most of the questions were from the research, education and management. And so you can see in NORCET 7 also the most of the questions were from the pedia, psychiatry and the OBG. So basically they didn't cover the most common subjects like med-search, community. So we can't trust on their mood swings. Basically we have to study everything, but in a systemic way by following some strategy. So as you are preparing for a competitive exam, you should have enough content. So just think you don't know anything. You are starting from the zero. After believing this, just buy some books. While preparing for the NORCET 7, I had only followed 3 books. In my very first video, I already mentioned the name. First, the Piaget volume 1 and then volume 2. Another one is the Target High. So, these 3 books are enough to provide all the content to achieve your dream. So, you have the content. Now, what you have to do? Just divide your months. After dividing your months, I will help you to divide your days. So, first 4 months is for trying everything new and making self notes, and then 2 months is for the revision and try some new, and the last month is for the revision only and the test series. So last month don't try anything new. So we already divided the month. Now come to the actual part, that is the divide your day. So before divide your day, just know your potential, that is how much you can carry in a day. And now I am going to pull out 12 to 13 hours of your day. If you can study more than that, you can add 2 to 3 hours more. If you can't study that much, you can cut out 2 to 3 hours from that. At the first 3 months, don't be so hard on yourself. Go slow but productively. Here I am adding another thing, that don't change your self pattern. Some of you are the early risers. You can study throughout the day, but you can't study that much in the night. Some of you are the night owl, late risers. Those people can study throughout the night, but not that much in the daytime. So in that case, we all know that early to bed and early to rise is the best method, but I can suggest that don't change your self pattern. If you can give your 10th, if you can pass out your 10th, 12th graduation by maintaining your pattern, so I believe here you also perform so well. So according to your convenience, study 3 hours from the Piaget volume 1, that is the theory part. So you have to start from the very first page, from the first day. After that, at least 2 hours you have to practice the MCQ, and that is from the Piaget volume 2. Those theory portion you have just completed, practice the MCQ from that topic, and then pick out another 3 hours for the target high. Here don't study the same subjects you had already started from the Piaget. So what will be the benefit? You will study 2 subjects in a day, 1 subject from the Piaget and 1 subject from the target high. Then another 2 hours for the practicing MCQ from the target high. There are enough MCQ in the target high, so you have to practice those. If you study cardiovascular system and it took 2 days, and you try to finish your MCQ part also within 2 days, so that your preparation will reach from here to here. So this is the systematic way you have to follow. So I already pick out your 10 hours of the day. First, you just follow the 10 hours routine, but consistently. If you study 16 hours in a day, but the next day only 2 to 3 hours, so it will not be that much beneficial if you study 10 hours daily consistently. Here you can think that the 6 hours for the theory is not that much enough time for you, and practicing 4 hours of MCQ is too much. But believe me, you will understand how much efficiency and accuracy you have already earned from that strategy while just sitting in front of the computer with so much stress and anxiety. Then only you will understand. But who are working and simultaneously preparing for the NORCET, You can, for those you can customize your pattern, but those who are just preparing for the NORCET only, you have to give time for the self study. So now at the end of the 3 months, you will be finished all of the 3 books completely, and you have to finish it. And the most important part, did you see a portion named as the Annexure in the target eye book? Trust me guys, this is the very important area. All your recapitulation will be done here, all your confused part will be easy here. So you can see here all the signs and symptoms are just collectively made a table for you only. So there is enough content, like all the tables, all the health programs related to the community, all the instruments, all the confused portion of your book, like the shock ABG, and also all the recent and previous updates included in this portion. So basically what you will have to do, that is, per day you have to study one annexure and one previously read annexure. So basically you have to read 2 annexure in a day. Now I already told about the annexure, but here another thing you will have to do, that is the per day just pick out 5 instruments, and that is enough. If you just go through 5 instruments daily, at the end of the month 150 instrument. So in this video I shared what you will have to do in upcoming 3 months, but I didn't say anything about the last 3 months. So first finish all the tasks I already set in upcoming 3 months. I will share and everything in my another video about the last 3 months. Just connect with me and study in a systemic manner. Oh guys, I forget to mention, don't take stress, just study the nursing part. I will take care your non-nursing part in the last few months.